Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we're taking a look at another HD Kyoukai Senki kit. This one is the MAILeS Jogan. It's another great kit in the line, sporting all of the great things that you loved about the first couple releases, but this one now has a cool new blue color scheme, some new styling, and a double barrel sniper rifle, which is very awesome. So let's go ahead and check it out. So right off the bat with this box art, you've got that double barrel sniper rifle right there, front and center, and really cool setting here for the mecha to be just kneeling down in the woods. You can really tell it's a sniper type unit and looks very cool here in the illustration on the front. On the side of the box here, we just got a close-up of the artwork, and then you can see this is number 03 in the Kyoukai Senki HD line. On the top of the box, there's a look at what the kit is going to look like when it's all painted up, front and back, with that giant rifle in hand. Then over here, some detail images showing the kneeling pose, how the back skirt legs are extended there to support it. Some other different highlights of the articulation and a couple different action pose examples there. It's got also a combat dagger, and there's a couple examples of some poses. On the top side, we got a little bit of information here in Japanese and English about the pilot and the AI for this MAIM, and then a little bit of introduction to the series right there for you. Opening up the box, we're probably going to have a couple of runners reused from previous kits, but the majority of the kit obviously should be brand new. We got a fair amount of parts there, and here's a look at our instruction manual. We got the box art here at the top, some information about the MAIM right there. Very nice illustration there of the Jogan, and then again information about the pilot and the AI system. On the backside, some more images of the kit in different poses, and then talking about the different weapons, the left shoulder shield, some information about the Jogan itself. All of this you've got in Japanese and in English, so if you want to read a little bit more about the mecha, you can check all this out. Here's a look at a couple of other kits up in the lineup, the background information about the Boundary War, and the color guide down here at the bottom, again all in Japanese and in English. On the inside of the menu, we've got our parts list there, showing you all of the different runners. The rest of the manual just going through the construction of the kit. And then background on our color pages here is basically just finishing up the construction of the weapons, how to use the weapons, how to use the back skirt gimmick, and that's it. Here is our foil sticker sheet for the kit. As you can see, there's a few color correcting stickers that we're going to have to use for this. Runners A1 and A2 are going to be weapons parts. We got A2 in clear blue, A1 in this dark gray. Runner B also in that dark gray color, which is going to be for all our joints and inner frame kind of type parts. The runner marking for this one is HG MAIM 1, so this is the reused runner from previous kits. Runner E1 here is some more of that dark, slightly bluish gray color there, and then we've also got runner E2 for a copy of this portion of the runner there. Runner C is going to be for some of our armor pieces here in blue. This is also another reused runner, as this one is HG MAIM 2. Then in that same blue color, we got runners D1 and D2 here, which are going to be all of our new armor pieces specifically for this kit. There's some overlap between the runners right there. Then we got runner F1, which is here in a slightly orangish yellow color, looking very nice for accents on the kit. And runner F2 is going to be a couple pieces here in a bluish gray color. So that's it for all the parts. Let's go ahead and get the kit put together and see what it looks like. Alright guys, so here is the Joe Rogan all built up, and if you've built the Kenbu or the Byakuchi, it's got a very similar design to that as far as the way the kit goes together, of course, but what they've done once again with this one is taken a similar design, but you know, there's some changes here and there, and especially in the colors and the shape of the head, and just kind of the shapes of everything, while keeping the same general design to make it different enough to stand out from the other units. And of course we've got our massive weapon, which is going to stand out from the different kits in the line so far, so you're able to make different units from the series that specialize in different styles of attack, which is really cool. Aside from these very cool and detailed open style hands, you do also have a set of holding hands here, but you only have one set of this armor piece for the back of the hand, so you will have to swap those when you want to swap the hand options. We've also got a trigger finger style hand, which I've got already attached onto the massive weapon we have here, which is the double barrel sniper cannon, and as you can see, we got a couple of stickers on that right there. This part actually slides forward for when that's in use. What looks like it might be a tab to plug this onto the kit somewhere for storage is actually just the handle for pulling that back on that side. So that means there's not anywhere to actually store this on the kit, but we do have stored on the kit up here in the shield part on the arm. It's pretty well hidden up there, but you do have a knife here, If I can get that out, there you go. So that just pops into your holding hand very easily. Just cool, simple little weapon there. And speaking of this shoulder, if you didn't want to have this shield part on there, you can actually just remove that, and you've got an extra one of these shoulder armor pieces that you can just pop on there in place, and then it will have symmetrical shoulders like so. But the last accessory that we're going to have is a bipod for its back skirt. So rather than like actually transforming, you just have to swap these parts there, unfortunately. Basically, you'll take off this part off the back skirt, swap that out for this one with those legs extended out of it like that. So when you're doing a kneeling sniping pose, you can have these set out the back as a kind of stabilizers for the unit. Another kind of cool little gimmick that it has is right here on the chest. This part can actually lift up. You can pop that open like so, and then you're actually meant to be able to put the head down into there, and that's going to go down into there like that. But just to talk a little bit about some of the articulation, again, it's going to be the same as with the Kenbu and the Byakuchi that we've taken a look at in the past. But really nice color separation here on the head, and I really like how the light catches the clear part there in the eyes and makes the eyes glow really nicely without the use of any sticker or anything for that. That said, we do have some stickers on here. Gold here on the legs, a couple of stickers here for that yellow and black there on the back. One thing that I've noticed about this line as a whole is that they try to make the head completely sticker free, so there's always a lot of really nice color separation here in the head, where there might be a few color correcting stickers in different parts of the kit. They at least try to make the head so that there's no stickers required for that, which is really cool. But the double joint in the neck will give you a pretty good range of movement up and down there for the head, and you can move that forward and back like so. The shoulder joint will swing really far to the front like that, and then if you move this part up and out of the way, you can get the arm up vertically to about there, which is about the extent of that. Unfortunately, because of this shoulder armor, you can't get that any further up higher. But we've got rotation there at the top of the arm, and then what is technically kind of like our elbow of the kit, you've got bending here, and then the hand is just on a ball joint there. The articulation in the torso is pretty crazy, twisting side to side all the way like that, forward all the way forward to there and back to there, and then of course rotation between the top and bottom halves of the kit. Articulation of the legs, also very nice. You can bring the leg all the way up to the front, no problems there. It's going to rotate here at what is essentially kind of like the knee in your backwards knee here. The ankle will rotate far forward and back like that. Side to side movement, you got a little bit of that, could be a little bit better there. This little flap here on the back side of the leg does not move, but this one here on the back of the foot does move. Again, that's for stabilization when it's in its sniping pose. The toes will move together, not separately though, so those just move together up and down like so. Ultimately, you can get the foot pointed like all the way down to there or all the way really far forward. But anyway guys, speaking of the Byakuchi and the Kenbu, unfortunately I don't have those kits here on hand with me to be able to compare with you guys or to show you like compatibility between the different weapons and things like that. That's something I'll do in a future video, but I can assume everything should be pretty compatible between these kits. Anyway, another fantastic kit here, and it's very easy and not too much trouble to get it into the sniping pose like that at all. Again, with these kits, the articulation is really nice, so getting them into any possible pose is very easy to do. You can get them up onto an action base and they look really nice in aerial poses as well, but they do just really look good on the ground, which is something that I think really differentiates this line from like Gunpla, for example. For most Gundam kits, to really take full potential of their articulation and everything, you usually need to get them up on an action base and into some really cool dynamic pose, where with these kits they look really good in just grounded poses and they really show off their articulation and posability well. But anyway guys, I think this is another really great release in this line. The designs overall, to be honest, are not really like my favorite mecha designs ever, but the kits are fantastic. So if you guys have not tried any of them out yet, I would highly recommend you check out at least one of the HG kits from this line, because it's a really fantastic line so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really looking forward to building some more kits later on. But for now, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and of course if you want to check out some of the HG Kyoukai Senki kits, we got them at USA Gundam Store. The link to USA Gundam Store will be in the video description, as well as my coupon code there, ZakuAurelius10, which you guys can use there to save 10% off everything on the store. Thank you guys all so much for checking out the video today. Liking the video, commenting, subscribing is all greatly appreciated. Until next time, hope you guys are all having a really great day. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.